What if I told you we had 5 apps that will make your life easier? Winston Sih is here. He's got 5 apps. Good to see you. All nice and tan, back from vacay.
I know.
Looking great. Okay, what is app number 1?
Okay, so the first app is an app to help you stay focused. So whether you're a student or you're someone who just needs to get some work done without, constantly picking up your phone. This is an app called Study Break. And these are all free apps, by the way. This app will allow you to set things like, it'll show you your productivity level over the past 7 days. But what's great is you can set these notifications once you set it. So you say, I want to be productive for 2 hours. You put your phone upside down, and every time you pick it up, it'll give you an alert and say, don't look at your phone. You need to remember you're still doing something.
Oh my gosh, we all need that.
Yeah, and you can actually set an alert. So if you interrupt your phone 6 times, it'll shut.
It'll snap you.
It'll slap you on the wrist.
Slap you on the wrist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so good because people are having a hard time staying focused, and it's because of our
phone and social media.
Right? It's making us all Yeah. Okay, let's talk about hygiene, dental hygiene.
Hygiene is so important. Now, hygiene. There's actually this toothbrush that I just happen to carry around all the time.
Look at that.
This is actually the Philips Sonicare Platinum, and what's great about this is there's actually an app for it.
Oh, for the toothbrush?
There is an app for it.
Okay.
These toothbrush heads, of course, are only good for so many brushes, and then you have to replace them, and a lot of people forget this. This app will help you track that. It'll tell you when to replace your brush head.
Yeah.
Also, what's great about it is it gives you focus areas. So if you go to your dental hygienist, you can put in, where you're bleeding more, where you might have a cavity, where you have some buildup of plaque. And what's great is it'll tell you what areas to focus more on within that period of time that you're brushing. So when you're doing things like touching up your teeth, it'll time everything out so that your teeth are in the best shape possible.
I think that's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, technology and hygiene. So that toothbrush there is actually worth $200. And you're all going to get the
I think that is awesome. For everything, eh?
There really is an app for everything. That is so cool. Okay, now you've got something fitness related.
Yeah. No, now imagine, getting to the gym is hard enough, but what if there's an app that will reward you for working out and eating healthy and doing all the right things? Well, this app is called Carrot Rewards, and it's a Canadian app. And what's great is this is an example of one of the things you can do. Eat half your plate of vegetables, fruits and vegetables, and it will give you 45 points for doing it. So it's an incentive for you to do things like go to the gym and for you to eat well. And by doing all of these different challenges and quizzes, you earn points, like scene points, so that when you go to the movies, for example, you can redeem them. So it's actually giving you an incentive to do these things, which is great.
That's pretty cool, especially if you are the sort of person that is inspired by that. A lot of us will do things if we know we're going to get points for it. Yeah. So that will work for you. Forgot an ingredient? Substitute it. What app is that?
It's an app called Substitutions.
Yes.
And quite often you start cooking a recipe and then you forget, oh, I needed turmeric, but I didn't have turmeric.
Yeah.
Well, this app is great because it gives you all of the different categories that you need, from alcohol to, although we have everything that we need in our pantry.
We have that covered. Yes.
But things like low carb, low fat, certain spices. Some spices are quite hard to find, or you might need not need a whole jar of it. So Substitutions will allow you to click in, find what you need, and it'll give you a list of things that you could substitute it with, so that you don't need to buy full jars of everything, but still have the same flavor.
Oh, that is an amazing idea, and that's going to get people to waste a little bit less. I think that's excellent. Well, let's talk about money. Okay. We often need apps to help us out with our finances.
Finance is so important, and I think one of the banks in Canada that's doing it the best right now is Scotiabank. One of the things that you can do, and it's everything for not just on your mobile app, which is great to start with, but there's so many things that just bring it into your everyday life. So this is my iMessages here, and what you can do is now there's an extension that you can install onto your iPhone. So if you are talking to your mom and dad, you were saying that you sometimes like to transfer money.
I can transfer money into their accounts now so easily through an app.
It's so easy. You're not even writing checks anymore.
Yeah.
You can go into your iMessages and literally tap to deposit your money. So you put in your information, it's secure, and you put in all that information, and within a text message, you're literally transferring money to them.
Within a text message.
Within a text message.
That's really easy. So that's outside of the app.
Outside of the app. Now,
cool.
Within the app, what's great is this is their iOS version of the app. You're able to see the combined balances of all of your accounts. So whether that's investments, checking accounts, savings accounts. It'll give you a big snapshot overview of how much you have and how much you owe. Another good visualization to help you remind you to pay your bills.
That is very good because we have an issue in this country when it comes to debt. So maybe it's good to keep it top of mind. Like, this is what you owe, so before you buy those shoes, like, look at the pie chart.
Yeah, and if you're, you have
maybe
to, right?
Pay some money right
now. Good reminder, always a good reminder. And then if you're an Android user, if you are out buying those shoes, there's an app called My Mobile Wallet. It's part of the Scotiabank app, and what you can do is you can load your, your Scotia Scene debit card onto your app, and using your credit, debit, or prepaid card, you can actually tap to pay. And what's great is it's super secure. It's not transferring your real credit or debit information. It's generating a number that's only really used once or twice, and then it throws it out, so it's not associated to your actual account information. Excellent, and I'm happy they put in that extra step. Yeah. Because that is what stops people from doing it. Anything else? And then the last thing is if you're self-employed or you're tracking expenses, you can actually add all of your information and receipts into one place, so that come tax time, it's easy to put all the numbers together and do your taxes. So finances is one place you can easily organize using your mobile device, because so many of us put receipts and all this stuff into shoe boxes, and then come tax time you freak out. So totally, it gets very stressful.